I'm live. At least that's what the machine says I am. I'm live. Well, I had this idea. Oh, by the way, those armaments on the wall are BB guns and pellet guns. They're non lethal weapons. Uh, just in case anybody wants to know, that's what they are. And no, I'm not going to pump them, because I'm not being paid. This is uh, this is just me talking to you. Uh, I know that there's nobody watching me or watching me go live at this particular moment, and probably won't do even after I've finished and published the thing. But I'll do this thing anyway. Uh, my forays into YouTube. Pardon me, I like to see my face and curl up my mustache. Anyway, yeah, I like it down. Thanks. Uh, I was going over my life. I'm 76 years old. I am a I'm an artist. My mediums are sculpture, painting, uh, clay, hand building, oil painting. I use any kind of material I can get my hands on, really. I don't limit myself to any one medium. I'm comfortable with oils, I'm comfortable with acrylics, I'm comfortable with clay, I'm comfortable with stone and wood and steel. I like steel the best, though. It's quick, it's fast. I've been busying my mind recently this evening, as a matter of fact, with music from my lifetime and remarking to myself how really sad a lot of it made me feel. Joyful music, no doubt of it, but they gave me dreams that were never fulfilled, ever. The biggest one that never got fulfilled, I wanted to fall in love and be loved in the deepest, most meaningful fashion it's possible for a human being to be loved. Never got there. I still have time, mind. I'm only 76, you know? I mean, I could go for another 76 years for all I know. May the good Lord be willing to give me that kind of time. I'd love it. There's a lot I'd like more to do. However, the future is the future, whatever it may be. If the world blows itself up, hopefully I'll find a cave to survive in and maybe be around for the new race to come and talk to. I wouldn't mind that at all. Be the voice of wisdom for a whole new branch of civilization. Anyway, neither here nor there. The subject matter was loving and being loved deeply, soul curing love. Not from God. No, no, no. I've already got that. There's no problem there. No, no, no. I'm in a human body. I'm on the planet Earth. And it just astounds me how I hear millions of you talking about love and the rest of it. But you wouldn't know it if you fell over it. That's the problem. I mean, a man and a woman, they tell each other they love each other. They don't. It's biological bullshit, not love. He sees her, gets a hard on, and all of a sudden he loves her. Vice versa. Her nipples get hard and all of a sudden she wants to be a mother, but there's no love there. Not the kind of love I'm talking about. Not the kind of love I know I'm capable of. It just bothers me that the rest of the human race isn't there yet. Stupidity around every friggin' corner. You don't know how to make peace. You don't know how to be satisfied with each other. This guy wants this. That guy wants that. What's the bullshit going on here? Why can't you just share? You know why? Because there is the me factor. Yeah, I know. I'm going to risk hypocrisy. Okay? Because I'm among you and I'm living in this flesh. But I have the feel this love for all of you. But this is not the way of it. We who love you folks, you don't know us. You don't know who we are. You don't know where we are. If you did, the world would change. The world would change. Yeah. Anyway, it isn't going to change because you don't know who we are until now. And then, of course, you won't take us seriously. Right? I'm just another form of entertainment on the YouTube there. Anyway, I'm going to take up as much time as I need to do this. Just dropped my pipe. I keep forgetting. By the way, I'm in Canada. Okay? So smoking marijuana and hashish is perfectly bloody legal up here. Okay? Canada, the Canadian government grew a brain. It's too bad the American ones don't have one either. But then again, they were stupid enough to elect Donald Trump as president. How much brain power do they actually have? You know, the world is looking at you, US of A. Anyway, I'm not going to go there because I've done that already. Been there, done that. Nobody hears me. Nobody hears a word, not a word. You're not going to hear this one either. Somebody might discover it and put me on there. Agree or disagree with what I have to say. Actually, leave a comment. I would love it. Good one, bad one. I really don't care. I care in that I hope that whenever you leave your comment, if ever you see this video, is that you do it with the right reasons in mind. No politics, none of that bullshit. I'm a man who lives in Canada and who's talking to you, male or female, whichever you are. Right? Oh, by the way, I have to tell you, before we get this right out of the way, I don't believe in all those other imaginary sexes. All right? The human race, physically speaking, are male and female. Got that? Good. Now, what you do with it is your business, but do not expect me to agree with you. Good. Now we got that out of the way. Right? And no, uh, I'm not going to go into you. I'm not going to go with the morality issue because that's already gone by the board. Right? You threw that out the fucking window. Morality. What's that? Right? So, you know. Oh, Lordy. I mean, as I say, I was listening to the music that I really like. Tonight it's really funny because most of the time when I start looking hitting the Wayback Machine with the music business, and the first things I go to is Supertramp or Pink Floyd or like uh, this time it was Japanese singer Sukiyaki. I love the piece. I like the English translation, the real ones, not the one that keeps talking about sukiyaki, the food. No, no, no. The good ones, the people that aren't trying to make fun of a Japanese singer, right? He is a good singer, and the song is beautiful, and it touches me deeply. I don't know why, but it does. There are a lot of songs that touch me, but not quite as deeply as that one does. And how does it touch me deeply? I'll tell you. It makes me yearn for that love. I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about, even, right? She's out there somewhere. Maybe she's even watching this video, for all I know. God bless your heart, sweetheart, if you're out there. I live in Canada, and you're welcome to come and see me anytime. That won't happen. Yeah. Anyway, as I say, I'm a poet. Nobody's seen my work. Nobody's seen my art. I'm a nobody. Nobody knows me. Right? This is one of the reasons why I don't want to leave this planet without speaking my mind. And on the subject of love, which I know a great deal about. I know how it works. I know what love is. Okay. And if you need an explanation, you're not going to get it from me because love is not a thing which can be explained. You have to be it to know it. End of story. If you are not love, you cannot love. You don't know love. You have an idea of what it might be. Your imagination manufactures all kinds of romantic, euphoric ideals about love. Believe me, you don't know. I do. There are others who know. There are those of us out there. I, I think I told you this. No, I didn't tell you. This is a new video. Oh, look at this. I hate these fucking bottles. These fucking bottles, they won't stay up. You sit them on the floor or wherever, you knock them over really easily. Anyway, enough of that. We were talking about love. No, I'm not going to edit my video, and I don't really give a shit about you professionals, right? I don't care if you like it or don't like it or whatever. That's a fan going in the background, by the way. That whooshy noise. It's a fan. Needs air in here. Anyway, I'm in my studio, and that piece of work on the wall there, that gray looking thing, that ain't mine. I didn't do that. However, the charcoal beside it on the wall, I did that. And this is mine also. It's soapstone. Not finished yet. Still working on it. Yes, I do faces, a lot of faces, because communication, a lot of communication is done by the face, right? Before anything else, before you think about formulating a thought, it's all on your face. It's written there. What's going to happen next? Those of you who are good at reading faces will know beforehand what I'm talking about. Uh, I'm going to give you an example of one of the attributes of love. One of them being empathizing, empathizing with others. A person who truly loves can feel their pain, can understand their pain, and in many cases have the answer to that pain, can solve that pain. But you don't want to hear from us. You'd rather have your pain. And yes, well, there's going to be some of you out there that say, well, how come we haven't heard of you? Because you're too busy looking at somebody with a name, someone who has been promoted. If it hasn't been shown to you, you're blind to it. And that's just because you're human and because you're selfish and you don't really care what you want to say, what you want to do. That's what matters to you. I just want to let you know, and I know you're going to disagree. Of course, no matter what I say, and no matter how I say it, there's going to be somebody out there to find fault with it. Instead of listening and understanding, then criticizing, right? But there are those of you who just criticize for the sake of being obstinate. You're not helping anybody, by the way. You're not even helping yourself, right? You're too busy picking things apart to grab anything out of it that's useful. Okay. Yeah. I keep thinking about whether or not I should put my poetry on here. I don't know how many years I've got left. I mean, I'm a healthy 76-year-old individual. As far as I know, there's nothing wrong with me other than the fact that I like to smoke hash. I have the odd glass of wine, but that's about it. I have no other bad habits. I'm not an alcoholic. Uh, I don't even run around, and though I'd like to, I'm pretty much of a recluse. Your world scares the hell out of me. Basically, because you're getting farther and farther and farther away from your core. Your core being those who came from the past and those who will take you to the future. Those are the people around you. Those are your core, right? And I don't care about sociology and the rest of it. We are one race, regardless of the tint of your skin. We are one people, okay? When you can see everyone with that ideal, race will mean nothing to you after that. But then again, there are some of you that are going to look at the color of my skin and say, yeah, well, it's just a white guy trying to get this and that and the other and trying to excuse this and that and the other. No, I really don't give a fuck whether or not you agree with me or whatever basis you're using your brain, if you are using your brain. To me, most people that speak on terms of race aren't using their brain. When I speak in terms of race, I speak of the human race. That's everybody. Welcome to the world, folks. You are human, are you not? I don't care what your creed or color is. Are you human? If you are, then this whole thing applies. Understand your fellow man. Yes, fellow man. Well, if you are a female and you call yourself a womb man, you are part of the race of man. That's who you are. That's who we are. Okay, we are mankind. That's who we are. Okay, now that is the way it is. It's the way it's always been. Your political understandings and your feminist this and separation of the sexes and that and recognize this and listen, a man and a woman are equal to each other. I don't know what the rest of you people are, but we who belong to the race of man value our female counterpart, womb man. Hello? Okay? Got that? Good. I'm straying off. I always do this. I always do it. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to edit my video, right? I think it's stupidity. I'm not making a mistake. I'm mixing up my conversations. Yeah. A lot of thoughts going through my head all at once. A lot of it has to do with love, right? And that deep. I can't explain it to you. It is a heart healing love that can only come from a fellow human being. Hello? Do you know what I'm talking about? Anybody? I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now. Yeah. I'll see what I can do about publishing it. If it isn't already published. Anyway, good night, world.